And now another story from the great storybooks of monsters that are lonely. The story of Calvin, the werewolf that had no friends. Dun, dun, dun! Anyways, so there's Calvin, the werewolf. He had no friends. He barely knew anybody. And he had no friends. I already said that. He had a couple friends. Bob, the slime guy, and, Stevie the werewolf. They weren't that good friends. On Calvin's birthday, Bob gave him his lower intestine, and Stevie the werewolf gave him a pile of dung. So anyways, get them out of the story because they were bad friends. So, Calvin was a really lonely werewolf. And one day, he decided to sing about his loneliness. I have no friends. Yeah, he wasn't that good at making lyrics that much, so yeah. And then he decided to howl at the moon. And he thought the moon was his friend because, he believes in the man on the moon. Anyway, he was a lonely werewolf. And he decided to go to the village one day, hoping he can make some new friends. And in the village, there was President. This is President. Yeah, he was a very stunning-looking guy. He was the president of the world, and he's the president of all presidency, and he's also the vice president. And anyways, so yeah. And when President wasn't looking, he was looking this way, okay? And Calvin decided to come up behind him and see if President would be nice and they would become friends. Instead, President turned around and they became friends. Yay, they became friends. So anyways, they were friends and Calvin was really happy. He started dancing and such. Yeah, he was pretty happy, if you know what I mean. And they became pretty good friends. They did stuff together. They ran around. They went through the woods. They went back to his house. They went to the woods again. They did that. And that was all they did in one day. Then they decided to repeat it. So Calvin was a pretty happy guy, right now. And he decided to sing about it. I'm happy, I'm very happy. Yeah, he still didn't get any better at making lyrics. But that song, the song that goes like, I'm happy. It kind of weirded out President. So President, ran away from him for, the rest of his life. Goodbye. And then, so he was sad again. He was, pretty sad because he lost his only friend, and he decided to be dun, 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 I'm sad, and he's, really sad right now. So, now that he's all sad and such, he just started crying, and he tried to make a bunch of more new friends, like the moon. He believed that the man in the moon was a real thing, Moon, will you be my friend? And actually, the moon said, no. And so, anyways, he walked away. He went to his house. He started crying. He was all sad. Dun, dun, dun. And he decided to sing about it. I have no friends. And so, he still has no friends. And one day, his friends came back to him. Well, not his real friends, but Stevie the werewolf and Bob the slime guy. And they were we'll be friends with you. And he was I looked for what I didn't have instead of reliving what I did have. Ha ha ha, Merle's lore, and this is a happy story. Then they went to the town and President was there, and he was oh my gosh, he has friends. I'm gonna run away because they're all monsters. Oh wait, is that another werewolf? Oh, okay. So he ran away, and Calvin the werewolf was happy. There was also Stevie and Bob, and they were all friends. And then they went to McDonald's to get a milkshake.